It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday morning, the 29th of October. I'm James Spann. All eyes are on Sandy, but around here it's pretty quiet this morning, as we always do. We'll check some of the Skycam shots at about 5 o'clock. That's the Fayette Skycam. It is clear and cool. Temperatures this morning are in the 30s and 40s, so that's cold for October. There's the look at downtown Jasper from the King Building, and we'll cross the state line. That's a look at Tupelo, Mississippi. Well, there you go. Everything happening is forecast. Big cold upper trough over the east interacting with Sandy that is offshore. And because of a big Rex block, that thing is being pulled east toward west toward the Atlantic coast. I'm so used to saying hurricanes rolling east from there, but it's being pulled west. Temperatures again as cold as 35 in Haleyville. We'll be pretty close to freezing tomorrow morning. I don't think we'll see any frost because of the wind, but it's going to be cold every morning all the way through the weekend with a lot of 30s on that map. And around the nation, you can see how much of the United States is in cold air. Watches and warnings, take your pick. It's amazing to me how much of the northeast United States is under a hurricane force wind warning that goes all the way into Ohio and even parts of Michigan. That shows you the size of the circulation of this thing. A blizzard warning for the mountains of West Virginia. They're measuring snow out there in terms of feet instead of inches. Freeze warnings for some areas to the north. Flood advisories in the northwest. And the purple counties in southeast Alabama, that is a red flag warning for the very dry air and the winds. High fire danger. There's the QPF around the nation, and around here, nothing for the next 5 days. We'll be dry through the weekend. There's a closer look at the rain expected from Sandy, the bullseyes on the Delaware coast at 9.26 inches. There'll be a large area of 4 to 8-inch rains, including Washington, D.C., Baltimore. Heaviest rain probably south of New York City. But of course, they'll be worrying about the coastal flooding there with the storm surge. There's a broad view of Sandy. A closer look, the center has got some convection. You know, this thing is still a warm core system. Understand, it is a hurricane with sustained winds of 85 miles an hour. It is not post-tropical as of yet. There's the pressure field, and you can see it's awfully wet and awfully windy on the Atlantic coast, which you might expect with something like that lurking offshore. There's the track, no change. How about the European right on this thing from a week ago? The GFS caught up to it, and again, the modeling has been excellent over the last 4 days, be coming in toward the southern tip of New Jersey tonight as a system that is making the transformation from tropical to post-tropical, and, you know, we're getting hung up in that. Watch our Weather Brain show from last night. We'll talk a lot about that, but effects are about the same. One thing a lot of people don't like is the fact that on this map there are no watches and warnings, but because it is not tropical in nature, it's not the Hurricane Center's job to do that. But some wonders if maybe they should have put up a hurricane warning, but whatever. That's the track. And again, the snows are going to be tremendous. Look at the snows in West Virginia. Evidence that maybe some of the spots there could see over 5 feet of snow with howling winds and blizzard conditions. And farther south, that snow extends down the spine of the mountains down into western North Carolina. You might see some snow in Bristol, Tennessee, and Gatlinburg from this thing here in October. A snow cane, if you will. And one more look at modeling. This is the 4-kilometer NAM, valid this evening at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. It's got the thing right on shore at 954 millibars on the Jersey Shore. With howling winds, 900 millibars, about 1,500 feet up. That's about the top of the skyscrapers. And again, you can see evidence that winds up there could be gusting to 100 miles an hour. So, again, watch the Weather Brain special from last night but we talked about this thing for 90 minutes. Our job here is to do local weather, really. So here we go. This is at 1 o'clock today at 500 millibars off the OZGFS. And there's the trough over the east. You can see Sandy coming in. Down below that, just windy and very cool today. We'll probably see north winds averaging 15 to 25, occasionally gusting to 30, maybe even higher on the ridgetops, and we'll struggle to get out of the 40s today. Well, maybe mid-50s, but it's going to feel colder. Tomorrow, same deal. It's still going to be windy and cool, highs in the 50s. Sandy is moving over toward Pittsburgh. And we should note tomorrow morning we'll be down there in the low to mid-30s. It'll be close to a freeze. Wednesday, the pressure gradient lightens up as pressures are rising up there where Sandy is, and It'll be another sunny day for Halloween. Kind of cold for the trick-or-treaters. We should get up in the mid-60s on Wednesday, but once the sun goes down, we'll drop quickly. And almost every morning through the weekend will be in the 30s. There's Thursday. Friday, thickness values a bit lower. Highs could drop maybe about 5 degrees, and there's Saturday as we start the weekend, a northwest flow aloft, and down below that, chilly air in place. Saturday morning we'll start the day in the 30s. Highs should be in the mid-60s, and on Sunday the same deal. Probably 30s in the morning, 60s during the day. As November starts off kind of chilly and dry. And a week from today we stay dry. Hey, you want to see some fun? How about a little fun? Well, how about November the 13th? And if you're new to this, there's no specific skill in weather forecasting beyond 7 days, really. We're just looking for trends, and we call this voodoo country. But look at the trough over the east, and if this is right, with energy coming through the base of that thing, it tries to squeeze out snow across North Alabama. Yeah, how about little snow there for November? Of course, this will probably be gone on the next run, but it's always fun to watch this. And another reminder that summer is long, long gone. Welcome to the cold weather season. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock today. Don't forget to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham, on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.